I have here a little glucose monitor kit. I'm going to show you how to use it step by step and what to do. So the very first thing you want to do before you use anything is you're going to want to wash your hands. Make sure you wash your hands really good and the fingertips where you're going to be poking your fingers. Then I would suggest getting like a paper towel, something that you can dry them really, really well. Another option, if you can't wash your hands like I just did, is you can use some rubbing alcohol. Just put it on like a little cotton swab or whatever you got, and just do it on the finger that you think you're going to be using. After you put it on your fingers, make sure it's dry before you poke your finger. So after you wash your hands, you'll want to massage your hands so the blood is going to the tips of your finger, so you'll get a better blood coming out. So you just do that for a couple minutes and you'll be ready to go. So after your hands are all clean, you're going to want to take this little device, looks kind of like a little pen. You're going to twist it and it will come off. I already took one of these blue things out of this little container. These are the needles. You want to push the needle in. See if I can get it in correctly. And then you'll twist the little cap off. You can see the little tip right there. And then you'll put the lid back on, twist it, and you're gonna pull it back right there. And then, since my fingers were clean, you want to do it on one of your fingers, and you'll push it like that. But before I do that, you're going to want to get your strip ready with your little monitor. So with these, there's 4 of them here. You're going to want to open it and take one of them out. Only one. Be really careful and close this as fast as you can so they don't get dirty. So you want to make sure it's clean. And you can see it has a little arrow on it of how to put it in. So you'll stick the arrow straight down inside. And now you can see it's on. So next, I'm going to put my finger on. And you can see I'm getting a little bit of blood coming. Sometimes you have to wait a second to get a little bit more. If it doesn't want to work, like mine's not wanting to get much blood, suggestion is to kind of leave your hand hanging for a minute and try again. So we're going to do that and we'll come back in a second. So it's best to wipe off the first little blood that comes and kind of wait for some more. And as you wait, best to kind of push from the palm. Do not squeeze around it. So just kind of push down, and we're going to give it a second until I get a little bit more blood on my finger. So when you have enough blood, you'll want to come over here, carefully touch it to it until it beeps, and that will tell me on the little monitor what my glucose is. So another very important thing about the strips is you want to make sure they stay dry or they're going to get ruined. So that's why you want to make sure the lid is replaced as quickly as possible. Also, after you remove the strip, you want to use the strip within 3 minutes. So make sure you're ready with washing your hands and everything's ready to go before you remove the strip. Another thing to remember is you'll want to change fingers of which one you're poking, so you're not just doing the same one. And you'll want to make sure you use the little tips of your fingers or the tops of your finger so it's less painful. So just remember that little tip. Another thing to remember is after you got the blood on your finger and you put it on the strip, you're not supposed to touch it again. So as soon as you put the blood on, you're done. So you want to make sure you have enough blood on top of your finger before you touch it. This little glucose set is really nice. It comes with everything you need to get started. Only thing you'll need is some little batteries for the little monitor. And it has lots of little strips, which makes it nice. And it's in a nice little case. So you can close it up and take it with you if you need to travel or just on the go. I really like it. It's nice and small and it works really well.